The higher ed industry sort of provides two things, right? It provides job preparation and it also provides this experience good, right? The sort of like, the college experience that we see in movies. And so I think for folks who have built their business model off of providing that kind of classic coming of age experience, they don't necessarily have a lot of expertise in what it takes to help students get a job. That's not their business. I think for schools that, like WGU, that really are designed to help people move ahead economically and to really create mobility for people, I think we're seeing more and more embrace of, again, that kind of skills-based pedagogy. How do we drive better connectivity with the workforce? How do we really design what's needed? And I think the single biggest kind of sea change that I see is thinking about employers as a customer. Obviously students are a customer, but really higher ed in many ways is a platform business, right? We sort of exist to connect that talent to opportunity. And the talent, right, is students, but opportunity many times is the workforce. And so I think maintaining that connectivity between both sides of that platform and kind of a recognition that it's not just if you build it, they will come, but that we really have to design for the workforce. But one of the things that's unique about the program that we've built is that there is a component of it that does focus on these sort of social and emotional skills. And because it's just a huge part of the readiness gap, frankly. It may not be common to be sort of assessing those skills now, but I think there is the technology to do that. And I think that will become just more and more ubiquitous, it's part of a screen. For most of higher ed, the traditional model is sort of, what do the folks that are pushing the frontier of knowledge in that field, the academic folks, what do they think the curriculum should look like? And it's a very different sort of like supply driven approach versus kind of a demand driven approach of what does the workforce need. And I think it creates this disconnect in not just the social and emotional skills, but also kind of the technical skills that are needed, right? I think, I've talked to lots of employers in Silicon Valley who are like, Stanford grads, amazing critical thinkers, amazing writers, can't ship code on day one coming out of the computer science program, right? And I think there's just oftentimes this real disconnect between what is at the cutting edge of academic knowledge and what do we really need to be successful in the workplace, as I know you've experienced. I think just the student-centered education that we're starting to see emerge that's powered by technology, where it's not about office hours or class times. It's when you're ready to take the exam. It's when you have the time to listen to the lecture. I think that's that power of technology to personalize learning and really design it with the student at the center is going to like change our entire economy. So that, to me, that's the most profound.